If someone asks me whether I have spoken to a tourist or not, I should say yes, definitely I have spoken to a lot of tourists in my life because English is not my first language. English is a language which I have learned throughout my life by practicing and watching a lot of movies. So I have found myself through watching movies and learning English because I feel like my English learning process has been an eye-opening experience for me because it has opened my eyes to a new world. As you know, learning a language opens your eyes to a new culture, and you can see the world differently from the people who don't know the target language. So that's why I feel like my personality has been completed or has become more complete throughout the process of my life by learning English language. I can interact with different people and I can see different aspects of life more easily. A couple of years ago, while I was walking in another city far from my hometown to visit a historic monument, I saw a couple of tourists who had come from Norway, if I'm not mistaken. There was a girl sitting next to the river, enjoying the sounds of water. And I asked her whether I could get her number because I was interested in talking to tourists. And she kindly accepted what I had asked her. And after 2 or 3 days, we met up with each other in a cafe. And we started talking about different things. I started talking about my country and she started talking about Norway and Norwegian. Her English was really good and I really enjoyed talking to her. After a while, her friends joined her talking about medicine because they had studied medicine, and that's why I felt somehow excluded out from the conversation, and that's why I left the cafe saying goodbye to them. But generally I gravitate and I tend to talk to tourists. When I lived in China, I talked to a lot of tourists from different countries and I got to know them. Talking to a tourist makes it possible for you to get to know the authentic and genuine life of the people abroad, the people who live overseas, because the media doesn't cover every aspect of people's lives in other countries. For example, if you live in China, you might not know anything about the life of the people who live in India. Or if you live in the US, you might not know anything about the life of the people who live in Mexico, because the media doesn't try to cover every aspect of other people's lives in other countries. Generally these days I feel like the media is leaning towards leftism and it only talks about the things that they want to. That's why I don't trust media at all, and talking to tourists or the people who come from other countries is the best way for you to understand their life, and sometimes you can make friends with them and visit them in their own home country. So in order for you to be able to talk to people from other countries, you should definitely learn English. Learning English is the key to becoming more interactive with people. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. Peace out.